7 texting signs that he's falling in love with you. So this video exposes the 7 most shocking and romantic texting signs he's falling hard, and it's not what you'd expect either. So the thing is, when you know these signs, you're gonna end up knowing exactly how he feels about you and that you've truly captured his heart. And if you're not seeing these yet, then you'll have a clear way to know he's not there yet and what the best options are for you so things get better rather than worse. I'm gonna reveal my call to action text that signals if he loves you or not as well. Hey, it's Erin, your personal love expert, back again on the channel where we make men make sense. VixenDaily. If you want to learn 7 signs that he loves you via texting, then write "I'm ready" right now in the comments while the intro plays. This video has been requested so many times, so I hope you guys enjoy. But before we dive in, I have a very small favor to ask. If you like this video, any of my videos, anything about me, what I'm wearing, love advice, give me a like, a thumbs up, give me a like, share, subscribe, tell people all about it. So what's number 1? That he actually replies. So men hate texting, so him replying alone is a very good sign. Men texting back even half the time is a very promising sign because men are not fond of being interrupted and they won't reply right away, but if they reply later or when they're not busy, do you know what that means? That they're doing it out of genuine desire to do it or to please you and make you happy. So if he's texting, it is most likely to make you happy and to make sure that you know he's fond of you, which is a very good, promising thing. Men genuinely don't even have to always reply to be into you, but him replying even 50-50 is a very promising sign. Truth be told, a man will not really be that concerned with what your texts are as long as they're not completely out there and too needy, but the fact that he's replying is a very good sign, so just be chill about it. Don't focus too much on it and don't expect constant replies, but do be aware that if he is replying even half the time, it's a very good sign. Now, number 2, he asks about your day. This is part of dating advice for women and love advice for women, that it needs to be addressed. So when a man asks about your day, it needs to be addressed for you in a way that you'll actually understand the magnitude of what it means. So he's asking about your day because he cares about you. He cares enough to text you about your day. That's a huge sign that you can't just overlook. So it means he's concerned, and to be honest, that is essential for love to take hold. So if he's concerned about you, that means that it could turn into love or that he could be falling in love. It's an indicator that he kind of views the two of you as together in a way, and so the way that you're feeling matters and how you're doing matters to him. Here's an example of what a guy will send if he's trying to check up on you and see how you are. Hey, how was your day? What are you up to? Those are really simple things that actually mean a lot. It doesn't mean that he for sure loves you though, but if he asks, it is definitely a good sign. Number 3 is he compliments you. He wants you to know that he's fond of you. Meaningful compliments though are what matter most. It'll show that he understands you, that he understands what's meaningful to you and what's important to you. It's an indicator that he's investing in you. It reveals a deeper subconscious motivation as well to kind of build you up and to support you. He wants to provide strength for you because he views you as a long-term partner, so he wants you to be as strong as humanly possible. Men don't randomly compliment women that they don't like. So here's an example off the top of my head, something like, "Oh, you're so adorable and cute." That's a perfectly sweet compliment, but it's gonna be when you're doing something that he finds adorable specifically, and it is a very good sign that he's definitely at least fond of you. And if it's even more meaningful, such as, "Oh, I love how concerned you are about animals. You're a very good-hearted person. I really admire that." That is a very meaningful compliment, and that is an even bigger sign that he loves you. Now, real quick, I want to point something out. Maybe this is the first video you've ever watched by me, or maybe you already subscribe to the channel and watch all my videos, but I want to point out what I'm really showing you is what the perspective is that really works and what makes your love life effortless, easy, and just plain work the way you've always wanted it to, or whether you're gonna end up feeling worried, confused, and frustrated where things don't make sense. And the difference between things making perfect sense, where you feel clear, confident, and like your relationship just plain works without any stress, is the perspective, and that's what we do on this channel. And regardless of whether or not you subscribe to this channel, when you watch my videos, no matter what it's about, I want you to always pay very close attention to the perspective I show you, because That is where 90% of the power comes from to make your love life amazing. So, number 4 is that he uses texting to ask personal questions. So he wants to be more connected with you. Personal questions indicate that he wants to go deeper in your connection and go deeper with emotional vulnerability. Now, that's the heart of what true connection is. So for example, he asks you about things you care about, like how's your dog, if your dog is sick, and so on and so forth. It could be on the way to love for him if he's doing this. Now, men have this process to falling in love, so don't interrupt it by being needy and over the top, but know that personal questions are a very good, promising sign. Number 5, he tried to make action plans. That is what I described in the beginning as my call to action text. So what does it mean? It means he wants to be around you and could love you. So here's an action. Want to hang out? He's trying to see you. He wants to take things to the next level. It's not just mere texting. If he's asking to hang out in person and to lock things down, it's a major sign he's at least interested in getting to know you more. It's not necessarily love if you are not in person interacting though. So keep that in mind always. Number 6 is that he says things about wanting to know if you're single. He cares about your relationship status and clearly wants to date you. He's wanting to know if he has competition, and he could be making casual comments or even blatant ones, but the fact that he's mentioning your relationship status and asking is either going to be subtle or clear, but if he's doing it at all, it's a very good sign. Number 7 is he mentions the future. This is a very big one, okay? A man caring about your future together means what? It means he wants to have you in his future. He's making sure to lock you down, and he's making casual comments about the future, or even very blatant ones. It could be very subtle, it could be clear, but it has to be there at least a few times. So he makes comments about getting a dog together. Maybe he wants to get a pet together. Maybe he wants to own a house together. Maybe he wants to move in together. If you guys move in together, that's obviously a huge sign, but the point is that there's a future that you're in. He's not just making these random plans in life without you in his plans. There's a future that he needs you in, he's putting you in, and you're a part of. That is a very, very key sign to pay attention to. If you're a meantime girl, then you're not gonna be somebody who he considers for any future plans. He could move across the country and not even consider you if you're a meantime girl, but if you're his girl, a woman he wants in his corner, then he will. There you go. I hope that this helped. Be sure to comment on this video with your thoughts on this topic or any questions you might have, and subscribe to the channel for more love advice so you can have the love life that you really want. And I will see you next time.